Peanut had one grand idea on a sleepy afternoon: build the biggest fort the backyard had ever seen. He gathered blankets, couch cushions, clothespins, and 3 pine cones that looked very serious about helping. Jelly came trotting over with a bright smile. "I can improve it," Jelly said. "We should make it taller." So they made it taller, and the fort wobbled like a jelly bean tower in the wind. Down it went, softly and puffily, right onto the grass. Peanut blinked, then laughed. "Maybe taller is not the answer." Jelly nodded wisely. "And I can improve it more, we should make it wider." They spread the blankets far and wide, so wide that one blanket hung from a garden chair and another slipped off a basket. The fort leaned, sighed, and collapsed for the second time. Peanut patted a cushion. "This fort is very good at becoming a pile." Jelly frowned, thinking hard. "I know, we should make the roof heavier." They stacked an extra cushion on top, then another, and a small throw pillow for good luck. The roof gave a sleepy groan and slid straight down, making the third gentle tumble. Peanut and Jelly sat on the lawn and watched a ladybug walk by as if nothing important had happened. "Perhaps the fort would like less roof," Peanut said. Jelly gasped, "Or more windows." They made tiny windows, then a doorway, then a second doorway, because Jelly thought the fort might enjoy options. The blankets flapped, the pillows slipped, and down came the fort for the 4th time. This time both friends were quiet for a moment. Then Peanut smiled. "I think our fort needs a plan." Jelly smiled back, and maybe a little less guessing. They began again, side by side. Peanut held the frame steady while Jelly tucked the blanket edges carefully under the cushions. One pine cone became a helpful paperweight, another corner was tied snugly, the roof stayed light, the walls stayed near each other, the doorway stayed just the right size. When they finished, the fort stood strong and cozy, big enough for both of them and a teacup made of acorn shell. Jelly crawled inside first. "It works," he whispered. Peanut followed and looked around at the soft blanket ceiling and the peaceful little shadows. "It works because we listened to each other." Outside, the evening sky turned pink and gold, the grass smelled fresh, the fort felt like a tiny world made of teamwork. Jelly yawned. "I guess some improvements are not better until they are shared." Peanut nodded sleepily, "And some forts are built one careful idea at a time." So they sat together in their perfect fort, warm and proud, while the porch light began to glow and the backyard grew quiet. And the very last thing the fort held, after all those tumbles and tries, was the happiest kind of stillness.